Hey everybody, it's Miss Graham09 and Patricia. Hi. We at the table for the eat. Black people always dance when the food comes. Y'all know Sarah. I promised you guys a video about relationships, but before we get into that, I need to check to see if y'all can hear, so be right back. Hey everybody, it's Miss Graham09, and I did promise y'all the relationship video. Yesterday we were at Chili's and we just ended up doing other stuff, so I guess we can talk about it now. What we're gonna talk about is like, I guess, how we view dating as far as being a plus size woman, how dating is for us. Maybe like probably discuss like some of the complications that we have, some misconceptions and things like that. We only got 10 minutes, y'all, so we gotta make it short. But in the back seat, that's my friend Patricia. You guys met her in the girls' night out weekend or something like that. She was in that video. But that's my road dog. Sarah's recording. So
hi y'all.
I guess she's trying not to show herself.
Don't put me on blast like that.
Sarah.
Hi.
But okay, so how do I feel about dating? It's hard. It's hard trying to find a guy sometimes like that is digging plus size women. Like I haven't found too many of them yet.
I think it's the whole thing of guys think it's hard for them to accept, even if they like it, they don't, if their friends have something to say about it, they have something to think about it. So they kind of like, oh, well, I don't know, I can feel it in my heart, but I can't say it out loud, so they try to perpetrate. Or some people feel like, okay, well, you should be happy that this person like you, no matter what they do, how they act, what they look like. It's like, oh, well, you should be happy that somebody likes you.
Right.
I don't agree, because I'm too cute for that, and I don't have to just settle for anything. It's no.
Right.
Like, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I love myself for me, and I appreciate myself, and I'm not just going to settle for anything. I'm not going to settle at all. I feel like I have standards, and I'm not going to lower them because some guy feels like, okay, well, I'm not going to say it out loud what I like because my friends don't think so. I don't care what your friends say. I don't want your friends. I want you. And if you want me, then don't perpetrate. That's how I feel about the situation. I'm not finna say
something that like I've seen, like, well, with other people's relationships. I haven't been in that many, but I feel like some guys, and I guess there are guys out there that date plus size women just because they feel like we're insecure and they can use us for whatever. Oh, well, because I'm skinny or because I look good, I can date her and she'll pay my bill. First of all, I can't pay nobody bills because I'm trying to pay my own. Right. So you can go ahead and throw that out if you think that's what you're thinking. But like I think that a lot of guys sometimes feel like just because they think they can play on any woman, I guess, insecurities. But I see it a lot with plus size women.
Yeah, just because you're plus size doesn't mean that you're insecure. All plus size women aren't insecure, and it might be things you want to change, but that don't mean that you can use a person because they're plus size. That's not how it works.
Yeah, I don't know. And then like, I don't know, for me sometimes, I don't know if it's just me, but like when I'm trying to date people, like I do sometimes have a problem trying to date around because I normally only have maybe one or two people that I'm talking to at a time, and like I don't know if it's just because of me being like insecure, like, oh well, I don't want to talk to nobody because whatever, I just don't want to get my feelings hurt. But at the same time, sometimes like I feel like I can't go find other guys to put on the team or to figure out who I want to be with.
They should be happy to be on the team. We are awesome. What's wrong with them?
I know.
They need to get their life together. Right?
Sarah, what about you? What have you encountered? Like, what do you think about plus size women and dating?
I don't really have a take on it. Like right about now, because I'm not dating.
You lying!
I'm not
You
lying.
gotta boo thing.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't know what they're talking about. I don't have a lot of people that I date, but even then.
Okay, well then, your take on, you've liked guys, and you've seen their reaction to you. What do you think about that? Like, what do you think? What do you think if there's been a guy that you've liked and you feel like he didn't like you? What do you think? Like, do you sometimes feel like, oh, well, he didn't like me because I'm plus size, or he didn't like me because whatever? Like, do you feel like they hold that against us, basically? What do you feel about that, if you think that?
No. I mean, I don't want to say I feel like they hold it against me because I'm plus size. I don't think that's the reason. Maybe because I'm mean, maybe. Or I'm just like, you know.
Sometimes I feel like they hold it against me. Like, I know there's guys that they'll be like, you know, oh, you're so pretty or whatever. And they might date me, but like, it's like they feel a little bit intimidated by the fact that I am, well, not all of them, I ain't gonna say that, because I don't really date no insecure guys. Like, whoever I'm dating, he's gonna be happy to be hanging out with me or whatever. But some guys, you know, in the past, it's like they want to talk to me, but they will never go as far to be trying to openly talk to me and be like, oh, I like you. I'll let their ass go. But you know, it's just like, I know you like me because you're giving me the vibe, but you won't openly say it, or you won't ask me on a date because your homeboys, every time you with them and you see me acting funny, but when you're alone with me, you smiling and giving me vibes that you like me. So I do feel like sometimes they hold it against us, especially in front, like Ralph said, or Patricia said, you know, in front of their friends or whatever. They feel like they can't be open because we plus size. So yeah, I do feel like sometimes they hold it against us. They do. I mean, I know I'm very beautiful. I know that. I don't need nobody to tell me that, but sometimes I feel like it's being held against me.
Right, and little they know, some of their friends might be secretly acting like, dang man, I want her, and because all of y'all perpetrate and all the whole group want to perpetrate, nobody wants to, you know, admit it. So all of them, it could have been a good thing, and you're a good woman, and all of them could have had a good thing, but all of them blew it because they wanted to be jerks. Great. All blew it. Great.
They blew it.
They blew it. Great.
So yeah, I do. But I don't know if our time is up, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut that because we don't want to have two parts. But what do you guys think about plus size women and dating? Or, you know, maybe share some of your own experiences. You can do a video response. You can write a comment, whatever it is you want to do. But I think that's just, I guess, my personal view. Sometimes I feel like that is kind of like a burden. Like, and I'm sure, I'm not saying that just, you know, big girls, plus size girls, woe with me. Because I'm sure there are super skinny girls that can't get a man because people like, oh, you too skinny. So I'm not saying, you know, oh, this is just plus size. I'm just saying in general, like, how do you feel about, you know, what kind of like things do you feel about dating in general? This was like a plus size thing, but still, like, you know, all women have issues with that, you know, feeling like men hold stuff against us for, you know, shallow reasons. But that's it. I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road.
Please do.
But talk to y'all later. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day. See, I got on my red, white, and blue.
For a loco truck. I mean, wait, a Beetle? Yes, it was a Beetle. All right.
People do some crazy things.
Say bye.
Bye. Nice to meet you guys.
She's so special. Good night.
We'll be back. We'll be back with something else, maybe later or something. I don't know.
Later on tonight, probably at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wait a minute now.
Deuces.
I'll just being serious.